Okay.
There you go.
Hello, fans. We're here for the Wilderness game. I apologize. Having more technical difficulties. Seems like every game we have a few as I try to get the sound adjusted. Had a few batteries have gone dead now, and we're getting ready to start this game between the Wolves and the Everett Junior Silvertips. Town Toyota Center is where the action is. And in to take the face-off is Drake Flynn. He's going to have Bartels and Fogelgren with him as Trevor Childers took a blow to the head last night. Nice play by Fritz. And is off sitting on the bench with concussion protocol. So we'll be without him in this game and maybe without him in Boston, as we will find out tomorrow or the next day how that will play out, as Everett sends a puck all the way down to the other end and for icing, and we will come in to take another face-off. Jake Parents in to take this face-off. He'll have Otten Eisenbeis with him. Measle takes the shot up off the leg pad of the goalie, goes under the left. Good pressure by Eisenbeis. Disrupts the play and allows White to be able to get to it and send it deep, and Eisenbeis is back on his horse to get to it. In picks it up, sends it wraps back behind the net. Everett's there to pick it up. White intercepts that shot. White sends it in deep as Wenatchee goes for the change. Belivo's in there. He's got Underhill and as his partners as the puck goes all the way back deep. Nusma has to pick it up. No icing on the call. And we have a whistle as Eastman covers up the puck. Nusma with it, he's carried it himself, sends it up to about half ice where Everett's there to drop it all the way back into the Wenatchee end. Nusma again has the puck, he drops it up towards Beliveau, then takes it himself. Good pass out to and Innen's going to take a look, has to turn around, and Everett comes up with the puck there. This time it's Lindberg trying to get it to Underhill, but again Everett picks it up, back into the corner. Lindberg's there. Everett comes out with it. He's got Whitman on him. Whitman comes up with the puck. Sends it to Flynn, and Flynn goes out to Bartels. He's got Fogelgren. Can't see him. Crosses half ice and sends it back deep. Shot taken by by Bartels on the backhand. It's wide right. Flynn with it, looking for some space. Another backhand. This one's deflected off to the right. Flynn again. Shot goes off the skate, and in front is Fogelgren as he tries to push it in. But Van Winkle for Everett is able to close the door and cover the puck, we'll have a face-off. 13:27 left to go in the first period. Score is 0-0 as Parent comes in to take the draw. Wenatchee comes up with it. Shot wide right by Ott. Newsma steps up from his defensive position, sends it in behind the net. Parent's there to pick it up. He puts it in front. Eisenbeis just cannot make the connection. Good play there by Newsma to keep it in for a second, but Everett's able to get it out. Parent drops it back in behind the net. Eisenbeis on the forecheck. And again it goes deep. This time Ott's going to give it, sends it over to Newsma. Newsma with the shot off the glove and to the right. Good pressure by Beliveau. Everett sends a long pass. It's picked up by White. He's got an opportunity there. Underhill can't pick up the puck. Everett's going to take it behind the net. Nice steal by Underhill. He looks. Sends it over to White. White takes a shot right in the midsection of Van Winkle. And White loses it into the neutral zone. Sends it deep. Picked up quickly by Everett. And on the other way they go. That was Christiana. Foot with the puck. Sends it across. Gets Underhill. Underhill with a nice move in front of the net. Takes the shot. Good stop by Van Winkle on a nice play by Underhill. Face-off taken by Everett behind the net. Moves up, Flynn with the pinch. Ohala for Everett's going to take it in behind the net. Out it comes. Flynn's going to get there first, and we're going to have a penalty. And that'll be Whitman's going to go to the box for Wenatchee for a hold with 11:10 left to go in the first period. Out for the penalty kill will be White, Measle, Bartels, and Flynn for the Wenatchee. Everett gets the puck off the draw, wraps it around behind the net as they go to set up their power play. Stuckey with the shot, deflected by Flynn off to the left, back into the boards. He wraps around. Ohala's there. And a nice stop by Eastman and a second one. His whistle's blown. Backdoor play on the power play. As Eastman's able to get a foot on it and close the door. We've got 1:22 left in the penalty with 10:31 left in the first period. Score is 0-0. In to take the face-off for Wenatchee is Eisenbeis. Puck comes out. Everett's going to take control. Shot taken by Everett's wide left, comes in all the way to the blue line on the right side. Good play there by Ott as it goes off his leg and all the way down to the other end. 10:03 left to go in the first period, 51 seconds left in the penalty. Puck goes in front of the net. Nusma's there to pick it up, send it down to the other end. 22 seconds left to go in this penalty. Nice long pass there by Everett, but over there to get it is Measle. And he sends it up off the board and back in behind the net of Everett. 9:21 left to go in the first period. 8 seconds left to go in this penalty. And we're back to 5-on-5 hockey as Whitman steps out of the box. And goes to the bench, and in comes Beliveau. And we're place called dead as no one can get it out of the corner, and we're going to have a face-off right side in the Wenatchee zone. In to take the draw will be Underhill. And after a lot of stick play, Everett's going to come out with the puck. Good play. Get the puck out to Innan. Innan's going to come down, takes the middle. Looking, loses it, back into the corner. Sends it up to Measle. Measle can't control it. Everett's going to get it out. Chasing it down is White. Shot taken by Measle off the leg pad of Van Winkle and to the left into the corner. Everett comes out, loses control initially, and then sends it all the way down the ice for the icing call. 7:38 left to go in the first period. Score is still 0-0. Play stopped as an Everett player goes off the bench. And here we get going. That was number 7, Klein for Everett. Goes into the locker room for a second. As Wenatchee takes control off the faceoff. That's 19, that'll be Bartels. Good move. Puck now taken by Fogelgren. He sends it across the Measle, takes a shot off wide right, just barely wide right. Shot taken, stick saved, then another one saved by the leg pads of Eastman. That's 2 in a row. He turns away. Measle with the hit over there just inside the blue line. Puck comes out to the neutral zone. Eisenbeis is going to come get it. Shot goes off Everett player. Second shot over the net. Parents there to pick it up. He's going to come across the middle. Opportunity. Another shot backhand up over the net. And Christiana's got an opportunity, but Musma's going to be there to take it away. Quickly out, Parent's going to grab it. Drop pass, shot by Nusma. Blocked by Everett defenseman. And around the corner we go. This time Foot takes it. Jennings with the shot, deflected wide right. Battle up against the board. Out with it comes Everett. In front of the net, good pass. Stick save by Eastman, sends it off to the left. Another shot trickles in, deflected to the left. Number 14 for Everett takes the shot, deflected off the stick up into the netting, and we'll have a stoppage of play set up for another draw. Underhill come in to take the face off. Everett with it. Shot taken from just on the point. Goes off wide right. Out with it comes Wenatchee. In and sends it up to Underhill. Underhill with a move. Shot goes off the leg pad of 27 from Everett. Out behind the nets in, and he takes a shot. Easy stop by Van Winkle, who loses his stick. And Everett turns it the other way. .427 left to go in the first period. As puck goes out of play into the Wenatchee bench. And we'll have a draw. Center ice as Flynn comes in to take the face-off. He'll have Fogelgren and Bartels on his wings. Measle and White will be in the back. Wenatchee comes out of the draw. Shot taken. Good glove save by Van Winkle. Off the Bartels shot. Wenatchee comes with the puck after that face-off. O'Halla sends it in the neutral zone. Measle's there to pick it up. He brings it up off the board. Bartel's going to grab it. Gives it to White. Takes a look. And back to Bartels, who sends it in deep. No icing on the call. White's going to have to chase it down. He makes a turn, sends it off the board. Measle's going to, or Flynn, excuse me, is going to pick it up. Stuck in between the feet of the referee. And a good shot by Dubicki. I think I said his name right. Oh, and it comes up to Parent, who can't get hold of it, or he had a breakaway. Instead, we'll have icing after a good play by Everett in front of the net, stopped by Eastman. And the ensuing pass goes all the way down to the other end for icing. Wenatchee comes up with the puck after the draw. They send a pass again all the way down, and we'll have another icing call. 2:39 left in the first period. Score is 0-0. As we come back to the other end. This time Jake Parent will come in and take a face-off. It goes to Everett. Everett sends it up towards the top. Bouncing, deflected shot goes off to the left. Centering pass through the middle. There to pick it up is Eisenbeis. Eisenbeis carries it himself across the line. He's going to take a look, takes a shot. Another glove saved by Van Winkle off the Eisenbeis shot. 2:22 left in the first period. Underhill with the face-off, goes back to Everett. Everett wraps around behind the net. All the way down to the other end it goes. And we'll have another icing. 2:15 left to go in the first period. Measle with a hit in front of the bench. Underhill takes the payback for him. And icing's the call again, and we'll head towards the Everett side of the ice. 1:48 left to play in the first period. Drake Flynn's going to come the face-off. He's sent out of the circle by the referee. In to take it this time is Bartels. Oh, sorry. My production assistant again is failing as he was working on something and forgot to watch the camera. Flynn's in for the face-off, goes back to goes to Everett. Fritz sends it up to Nusma, who gives it to Fogelgren. Fogelgren goes in behind the net. Drop pass there. Bartels comes up with it. And Everett sends it out into the half ice. And Fritz drops it in and out of play, and we'll have another face-off with 55.9 seconds left to go in the first period. Parent's going to come in with Eisenbeis and Ott. He'll have Measle and White behind him. Puck goes out, going to be controlled by Everett. As Measle takes up, puts Dubicki onto the board and down. Eisenbeis gets it, sends it up to Parent. Parent's got Ott on his right. Oh, a good defensive play there by Everett. Take him down, but it doesn't matter. As Ott comes and picks up the puck, sends it back over to Parent, who puts it up under the crossbar for the first goal of the game with 29.7 seconds left to go in the first period. So call that ought to parent, I believe it was Eisenbeis who sent it up for the secondary assist, but definitely ought to parent for the goal with 29.7 seconds left to go. In comes Underhill after the goal for the face-off, picked up by Innan. And we'll have an offsides play with 10.1 seconds left to go. Face off by Underhill is taken by Everett. And that's the end of the first period with the score 1-0. The Wenatchee Wolves over the Everett Silvertips. According to the scoreboard, shots on net were 9 for Wenatchee, 5 for Everett. My statistician over here says that that's an incorrect scoring, and we'll get more accurate numbers as the game goes on.
Oh, I noticed more shots too. The person taking the shots is probably down there. It's hard to see.
All right.
Yeah, it's hard to see from there. We're up here. We can just see a little bit more.
See if just before we do the ice cut, I can go down and catch Ian and see what the shots are. Well, some of them were really tough. I couldn't
Yeah.
really tell if they were shots or not, but I think they were.
So for the start of the second period, Parent comes in to take the face-off. Initially, Everett comes up with it, and they send it back deep in behind the net. There to pick it up was Measle. Gets it out into the neutral zone, sends it over to where Everett picks it up. Parent's there to take the miss pass. Ott's going to get it, takes a shot, glove saved by Van Winkle. And we're going to have a timeout by Everett with 8:07 left to play, or 8:07 left to play in the first half. Everett calls a timeout, and I'm not quite sure what that is for. But both players are going to go back to the bench. Everett may have a play to go off this draw that they want to set up in the Wenatchee zone. Just an odd time in the game to call a timeout, because I believe you only get one for the whole game. You might have a better opportunity to do it later. And there we go after the timeout. We'll see what Everett could put together with that. And I was mistaken. It's the Everett zone that we're talking about as Parent goes into the circle to take the face off. Everett comes up with it off the board and out into the zone where Wenatchee's right there to send it into the bench and off of Coach Jordan McTaggart. And we'll have a neutral zone face-off. Parent again into the circle. This time Wenatchee comes up with it as Eisenbeis grabs it. He sends it up off an Everett player, and they're able to send it deep into the Wenatchee zone. White's able to get it out to Ott, who sends it to Parent, who right back to Ott. Ott takes it across the line, drops it in behind the net, and there to pick it up is Eisenbeis. Eisenbeis comes into the circle, takes a shot. Good stop by Van Winkle. A second one as Ott does a backhand right into his chest protector. We're going to have a penalty, and it's going to be on Everett. White with the shot deflected up off of Everett, picked up by Eisenbeis, and as he grabs it, we get the whistle. And we're going to have a high stick against Everett. It's going to send number 27, and I couldn't read the name on the back of the jersey, but we'll have 2 minutes for high sticking. What's it? Gasinski. 2 minutes for high sticking at 7:18 left in the first half. And they only put 8 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock for the second period, as the Zamboni will come in after that period and give us an ice cleaning. So we'll call it 7:18 left in the first half as the faceoff goes to Everett and they send it back down into the Wenatchee end. Lindbergh's got it. He drops it off to Flynn. Flynn's across to Bartels, and Everett picks it up and drops it all the way back down again. O'Hala's on his horse. He's going to get there first. Underhill picks it up through the neutral zone. Drops it past the blue line up to the point as Wenatchee's going to set up their power play. Shot taken, deflected by number 77 first, and coming back off the deflection is Flynn, and he buries it in on the back door for a power play goal. 6:43 left in the first half. Call that one Flynn from Measle or Lindbergh, I'm not sure.
I think the secondary might have been Lindbergh.
So Lindbergh with the secondary, then Measle, I believe, took the shot that goes off to the left. It's deflected by number 77. And then Flynn comes in from behind the net and buries it on the back door for the goal. Flynn's going to stay in with the face-off after this goal, controlled by Wenatchee. Whitman's going to take it. And Everett's able to drop it back into the Wenatchee end. 6:32 left to go in the first half. Shot taken, blocker to the left, behind the net. And Flynn's going to come out with it. Flynn looks, sends it over to Fogelgren, who takes it across mid-ice before he's stopped by Everett. Everett gets control, loses the puck. And it's a lot of back and forth here through the neutral zone. And Everett's able to get it back towards the face-off circle where Flynn picks it up, and he's going to go forward, passes up to Fogelgren, Bartel, and Bartel sends it in so Wenatchee can get a change. 5:32 left to go in the first half. Score is 2-0, Wenatchee leading Everett. Shot taken, blocker saved over to the left by Eastman. Fritz has the puck. He lifts it up into the neutral zone. There to pick it up is Innan. Innan's got an opportunity. He cuts across towards the middle and back behind the net. Oh, good centering pass. Beliveau just couldn't get to it in time. Then he does. Shot taken off to the right. Fritz is able to keep it into the zone. Dumps it down where Beliveau gets it. He takes it behind the net. Shots lifted up and over the net, back into the corner where Everett's going to take their turn. Nice pass to Christiana. He just cannot connect. It's going to go all the way down for an icing. Good thought. I believe it was by number 14, Dubicki, to Christiana, but he just could not make the connection, and we'll have an icing. I'm guessing on the names for Everett, so for most of them. I know a few of the players, but if I've got their pronunciations wrong, I apologize. As Parent comes in to take the face off, Everett grabs the puck, wraps it around, and it's going to go all the way down. And we'll have an icing on that wraparound and come back and do it again with 4:29 left in the first half. Just noticed that we were on widescreen. I apologize for that. As the shot comes in on the backhand, it's stopped. I couldn't see it while we were getting calls that it was in, but it looks like that is not the referee's call. And I believe it was Newsma on the backhand. But regardless, good play by Van Winkle to keep that puck out of the net as Parent comes in to take the face-off. Wenatchee gets it. Measle with the quick snapshot. Glove save by Van Winkle. We have 4:15 left to play in the first half. 2-0 is the score. Wenatchee with the lead as Parent steps back in. Puck's controlled by Everett. They take it off the board. It's a race. O'Hall is going to get there first. He comes around the front. Good defensive play by White. And he sends it up to Eisenbeis. Eisenbeis now on the return. Defensive play. Good job by 22 from Everett. But Wenatchee keeps control. Oh, nice move by Eisenbeis as he's two players. Comes back with a shot. And a glove save again by Van Winkle. 3:51 left to go in this first half. 2-0 is the score. Wenatchee with the lead. As Flynn steps into the circle. Face-off is taken by Wenatchee, and they dump it in behind the net. There to get it is Flynn. He takes a look, turns around, and is tripped as he tries to bring it out in front of the net. No, oh, there is a call. And 27 for Everett. Kaczynski is going to take another penalty for the Silver Tips. 3:34 left to go in the first half. 2-minute penalty for Kaczynski. And the power play team for Wenatchee is going to take its place on the ice as Parent comes into the circle with Eisenbeis and Ott. Fritz and Newsma will be on the defense as Fritz comes up with the puck, sends it over to Newsma. Newsma sends it across, and shot taking, and a goal by Eisenbeis. Think the pass came across from Newsma. Initially hit the goalie in the chest, and then it slipped up under his armpit to the right side and goes in. apologize is while we were trying to figure out what was going on with the shot that was the goal that was made but was called off by the referees, I had a battery die and we lost the feed for a second. So we're back up. Score is still 2-0, 2:08 left to go in the first half. As shots taken and controlled by Van Winkle. 34 seconds left to go in the penalty. And we'll have Flynn to come in for the face-off. Wenatchee controls the face-off, comes back to Lindbergh. Lindbergh sends it to Measle. Measle with the shot, glove save by Van Winkle. Flynn again with the face-off, this time controlled by Everett. Stolen by Underhill, and then taken by Wenatchee, or Everett, all the way back down to the Wenatchee end. 1:52 left to go, 17 seconds in the penalty. Measle with the shot, it goes wide right, comes back, Flynn controls it at the blue line, sends it back into Underhill. Underhill gives it to Bartels. Across the front, up high it goes. Penalty is now expired, and Everett grabs the puck. Sends it in deep. Christiana's going to get there. He's got Measle on him, and Measle puts a lick onto Christiana, but that's going to get a penalty for him. Oh, no, let's go. High stick is the call. There's no penalty on the hit. It's a high stick. In and comes into the face-off circle as a ref waves off Everett, and it waves him off again. Face-off goes to Everett after that, gets by Fritz, and he's on the run. Fritz has got the puck. He's going to move up from the defensive end. We've got a whistle. Offsides is the call. I thought at first it might be something that was going on back behind the play, as there's a lot of contact there on that end. It looks like there's a little bit of headhunting going on by both sides after that hit by Measle on Christiana. 59 seconds left in this first half. Score is 2-0 for Wenatchee. And Inning comes in to take the face off. Shot taken, wide left, picked up by Whitman. He drops one in, again over to the right. Everett's got the puck now. They're going to move it up. Got an open man up front, can't get the connection. No icing on the call. And Lindbergh gets there to pick up the puck. Out in front of the net it goes. And Ohala is able to pick it up and slide it in under the skate of Eastman and put it into the net. That'll make it 2-1 with Wenatchee holding on to a 1-goal lead with 23.6 seconds left in the first half, as Ohala grabs the puck right there on the backside and is able to slide it in underneath Eastman's skate. He lifted it. If he'd have come in flat, he would have been fine.
Oh well.
Oh, well, for what reason?
For the icing that didn't get called.
Oh, okay. I see. Yes.
It was not in
So my spotter reminds me that shouldn't have been a play as there was icing on the call right before that, but there was no call, and that's a goal for Everett. And they get one back with 23.6 seconds left in the half, and Parent comes in. I don't know what the conversation was, but there was a lot of talk on both sides. And Eastman's not very happy with the late icing calls that aren't happening as he yells over at the ref, and then the whistle comes. And I think we're going to get a penalty on Eastman there as Parent goes into the box, and we're going to get an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against Eastman as he's yelling at the ref on the play. So with 15.8 seconds to go, Wenatchee's penalty kill team's going to come in. And Jake Parent will go to the box to take that penalty for Eastman. Eisenbeis there with the face-off. Sent into the neutral zone by Wenatchee. And it's going to go deep where Newsma's going to pick it up. Newsma skates it around, can't get it out. Back up off the board it goes, 2 seconds left, and that'll be it. So with one half of the game played, scores 2-1, Wenatchee over Everett. When we come back after the ice cleaning, be 1:45 left in the Eastman penalty. According to the board, the shots on net are 22 for Wenatchee, 8 for Everett as they leave the ice. We'll be back in about 15 minutes to resume this contest. Okay, we're back for the second half of this game between Wenatchee and Everett. Ott comes in to take the face off. He's got Eisenbeis, Fritz, and Nusma with him as we're going to finish off this penalty with 1:38 left to go in that penalty. Everett's going to bring it back across the ice, sends it up to Christiana, who tries to send it deep and does. Nusma will be there. He puts it off the leg pad of number 10 for Everett, and they're going to be able to take out and reset. Back behind the net it goes again. This time it comes out. Senksi with a shot tipped and sent over to the right. Again, it goes back behind the net. .50 seconds left, and Ott's going to have an opportunity here. Short-handed move, he takes it with the shot, deflected by Van Winkle. And Everett's going to have it behind their own net. Just as a note for all the viewers watching, we've had a goalie change for Wenatchee, and Young will be coming in to take over the net-minding duties, as Wenatchee's able to pick up the puck and send it all the way down to the other end of the ice with 22 seconds left in the penalty. 7:05 left in the second period with the score 2-1, Wenatchee over Everett. Good poke check there by Drake Flynn as he loses a stick and just kicks the puck all the way to the other end. And that'll be it for the penalty as Parent comes in from the box and goes over to the bench. Out comes in 2-on-1. Shot taken, deflected. Second shot put in by number 9 for Everett. Is what it looked like. I think I saw that as the shot is taken. Shots taken by Underhill was what it looked like. Nope, make that Laurentis is on the other team. That'd be Beliveau. Comes back in, and number 9 for Everett buries it in the back of his own net. Give the goal to Beliveau to make it 3-1 with 6:31 left to go in the second period. Good opportunity on the 2-on-1 is in and sends it to Underhill, who can't make the connection. And out with it, sent to the neutral zone where Measle has to pick it up. Beliveau sends it in deep and comes off for the change. And in and gets it over to Measle, who sends a pass to Everett. Whitman's there to pick it up. A loose puck from Everett, and back into the corner we go. Out with it come the Silver Tips. Well, back up and against the board we are. And this time, again, Everett's going to come out with the puck. Bicky comes across the front. He's got a good pass. Shot taken. Glove saved by Young. And other way we go is Wenatchee. Errant pass comes into the Everett zone. And Christianis is going to carry it across the blue line. Takes a shot. Deflected off to the left. Parent takes out Young, and he's got to get back up. .444 left to go in the second period. 3-1 is the score. Wenatchee with the lead as Parent crosses the blue line and takes a look. Pass across the middle, no one's there. Eventually picked up by Ott and dropped into Eisenbeis, who's tripped, and we're gonna have another Gasinski penalty on the trip. And there goes the whistle as Gasinski's gonna head to the box again with 4:23 left in the second period. In comes the power play team for Wenatchee. His parent drops into the circle. He's got Eisenbeis and Ott. Fritz and Nusma on the back end. Wenatchee comes up with a puck off the face-off. Everett's able to clear the zone, comes back to Fritz. Fritz sends it over to Nusma. Nusma quickly goes to Ott. Ott's going to move it up, carry it across into the zone, looks behind the net, and back out to Nusma. Cross to Ott, good pass. Backhanded attempt. Eisenbeis was just a little bit deeper. He had a great opportunity on the backdoor pass from Ott. Fritz comes back this time, picks it up. He's looking for the long pass. He finds Ott again. Ott is carried down by two players. Takes the shot as he's falling off to his right and slides it in on the short side of Van Winkle and puts it into the net on a great play. Call that Fritz to Ott for the goal with 3:41 on a great shot. He did not have much room there, but he made the most of what he did have to get the fourth goal for Wenatchee and take a 3-goal lead. 3:41 left in the second period. Ott from Fritz for the score. Flynn comes in with Fogelgren and Bartels. Whitman and Lindberg are on the back end to take the faceoff after the goal by Ott. And Wenatchee comes up with the puck. Backhand shot goes in. Bartels gets himself a goal as he comes back in from behind the net, does the backhand shot, goes the short side, and scores another one with about 12 seconds in after that second goal. After that goal by Ott, Bartels gets himself one, and we now have a 5-1 game, Wenatchee over Everett. It's 3:26 left in the second for that goal by Bartels. Wenatchee comes after that face-off with the puck. Flynn's going to take it. He dumps it into the zone. And he's on a battle up against the board, sends it back into the corner. Everett's going to come out with that. They're looking. He gives it up to Dubicki. And he's pressured by Bartels. Flynn's going to come up with it. He makes attempts to drop the puck in towards the goal. It's going to go all the way up to Van Winkle, and he's going to cover. We'll have a face-off with 2:49 to go in the second period. 5-1 is your score. Wenatchee with the lead after back-to-back goals within about less than 10 seconds of each other by Ott and Bartels. Face-off comes in. Controlled by Wenatchee. Whitman's going to have it off the leg of an Everett player. That was Underhill with the face-off. Shot pass goes way deep off the board, and we'll have icing against the Silver Tips and change ends. 2:38 to go in the second period. Underhill being to take the draw. Everett comes up with it. They send it out into the neutral zone. They're on a chase, but Whitman will be the first one there. Errant pass goes straight into Everett, and we'll have to chase again. Foot's going to be there. He puts it off the board. Comes up to Innan. Innan's going to carry it himself. Gets it across the line. He's got Whitman. Takes a shot up off the blocker. Underhill had a great opportunity as he was shooting in. Couldn't get hold of the puck. Everett sends it back in deep, and we'll have another icing call. This time we'll have Parent coming in. Again, Wenatchee wins the draw. That hasn't been typical in this game so far, or last night, but we'll take it. As Nusma's come up from his defensive spot, and he's taking it back behind the net. He's looking, sends a pass. Fritz is going to be there. He takes a shot, covered initially by Van Winkle, and then sent off to the left. Otts comes up with the puck, gets it over to Parent, then back to Ott. Ott has a chance but can't get hold of the puck. Now we have Eisenbeis. He's pressured by Wenatchee. Nusma comes up. He's got a chance. Sends it in. Good pass towards Ott, but Ott can't get hold of it and put it in. Back in behind the net is Parents there, up against the board. He's taken down. No whistle. Oh, I was mistaken. There is a whistle, and we'll have a cross check against. Well, Gasinski's not out there, so it's going to have to be somebody else. And it's Ohala, number 92, is going to get the cross check. And Wenatchee goes in on the power play. Flynn's going to come in to take the draw. He's going to have Bartels and Underhill. Also Measle and Lindbergh on the back end. And Wenatchee's going to come up with the puck. Quickly taken by Everett and sent down all the way to the other end. Young's going to corral it, put it in behind the net, and give it up to Lindbergh. Sent over towards Measle. Measle's going to step back, give it to Underhill. Underhill sends it across, good pass. Flynn was there, had to take a second to knock it down, and puts the puck right into the chest protector of Van Winkle. All the way to the end it goes, and Measle's going to get it from Young, send it to Lindbergh. Lindbergh's going to carry it across. We've got a whistle on the play, and we're going to slash, and it's going to go against Dubicki. So we'll have a 5-on-3 for Wenatchee with 31.9 seconds left in the second period. Score is 5-1, Wenatchee over Everett. Be 1:13 left in the first penalty for Everett, as the power play team of Ott, Eisenbeis, and Parent for the forwards, Nusma and Measle for the defense. Everett's able to come up with the puck. They can't get it out of the zone. Nusma picks it up, sends it over to Measle, back to Nusma as they take a look. Shot, nice blocker save by Van Winkle as Measle tries to get the shot, loses the puck. He's being pressured by Stuckey, but Measle's able to get to the puck, give it up to Ott. Nusma takes it, resets. Shot taken, deflected up off the glass, picked up by Ott, and that's the end of the second period with the score 5-1, Wenatchee over Everett. When we come back for the third period, there'll be 41 seconds left in this 5-on-3. All right, and we're back for the start of the third period as Wenatchee takes the face-off, gives it up to Eisenbeis. Eisenbeis takes a look. He's going to go behind the net, looking for a wraparound, sends it across, blocked by Everett and sent all the way down to the other end where Young's going to pick it up. Nusma takes it. He's going to skate it himself. and drops it to Eisenbeis. Eisenbeis moves up towards the circle, gives it back to Nusma. Nusma goes over to Measle, and they take a look. Shot taken, save. Picked up on the side and thrown in. And we're gonna have another goal. So we'll call that one Nusma to Eisenbeis with the finish by Parent. 16-19 left in the third period as a big scrum in front of the net ends up in a goal for Parent. And I believe it was Eisenbeis who had it first, and it came in from Nusma. So call that Nusma, Eisenbeis, Parent with the finish. So one of the penalties will come off the board. And trying to decide if the goal happened before the 5-on-3, and it looks like it did. So we're 5-on-5 hockey with 16-19 left to go. Drake Flynn comes into the face-off circle. He wins that draw. And Wenatchee comes up with it. Fogelgren gets it. He's making a move down towards the corner, sends it in. Bartels takes a backhand shot, puts it off over to the right, comes back off. Flynn gets it, takes another shot. It goes off. And then Whitman, from just inside the blue line, gets one. It's deflected off a skate or a stick. As it comes in, it looked like it would have been wide right, but it's deflected back into the net, and we now have a 7-1 game. 16:03 left in the third period. Cole Whitman with a goal to make this a 7-1 game. Flynn again with the face-off. This time Everett's going to take it. Goes back in deep to the Wenatchee zone. Battle up against the board, comes out. Wenatchee initially had it, but Everett picks it up, and we've got a battle again. Out at this time comes Wenatchee. They send it across. Measle's going to have it. He pushes it up to Fogelgren. Fogelgren takes a look. We'll have an offsides call against Wenatchee. And move the puck back over into the neutral zone. Underhill's going to come in for Wenatchee to take this face-off. Controlled by the Wolves. Shot taken, deflected up into the glass. There to get it is Whitman. He's tripped up behind the net. No call. Now there is going to be a call. That's going to be a cross check. And I believe it's going to go against 77 of the Silver Tips. And that is the call. 77 trying to grab a name off the back of his jersey. I couldn't quite get it. He'll get 2 minutes for cross-checking at 15:06 left in the third period. Underhill to take the face-off. He's got Innan and Beliveau in his forwards. White and Whitman on the back end. Beliveau with the puck. Gives it up initially, but Underhill's there to pick up the pieces and keep it in the zone. Beliveau back up against the board. Kicks it down towards the corner. And Spencer White holds the line, keeps the puck. Beliveau with it, comes across the point, looks, sends it to Whitman. Good block there by number 10 for Everett. And Everett sends it down the other end. Whitman's going to have to get there quickly, but... And an intercepted pass by Whitman sends off the crossbar and up into the glass. Beliveau now with it. Ohala comes in. Puck comes out. Measle gets it, sends it up off the board, and Everett's going to send it all the way back down. 55 seconds left in the penalty, 13:58 left in the game. Good poke check there by 16 from Everett. They take the puck. 92 Ohala is going to carry it up off the board and loses it to Parent, who's going to skate it up himself. Shot taken there by Measle. Covered by Van Winkle. 29 seconds left to go in this penalty. Measle can't hold the puck on the line there. It goes back in deep. Young's there to pick it up. He sends it back behind and wraps it around. There to get it is Lindbergh. He's pressured by Everett. And Measle comes to pick it up. Measle gives it to Eisenbeis, who's going to skate it out. Long pass up to Parent. Parent drops it back to Ott. Ott crosses. And they set it up. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Good try at a pass. Does not get through the middle of the Everett defense. But a good forecheck by Parent gives the puck back to Wenatchee. Eisenbeis with it. Good centering pass. No one's there to get it. Lots of sticks on the ice, nothing's covering, no whistle, and it comes out to the right side. Fritz comes, picks it up, sends it back in, bounce off the leg pad of Everett and back onto the other end. That should be icing if it gets there, and it is. 12:21 left to go in this contest. Face-off's taken by Wenatchee. Shots deflected over to the left side into pressure. It's Flynn. Sent back in deep behind the net. Picked up by Everett. Good play there by Wenatchee. I'm not sure who that was. It was Foot. Keep the puck there in the zone. Now picked up. Nice backhand shot by Bartels, but it's covered by Van Winkle. And we'll have another face-off. Flynn to come take the face-off. 11:56 left to go in the game. Controlled by Everett. And taken by Wenatchee. Shot deflected off Everett player. Goes back in behind. Foot goes down. And Everett comes up, sends it all the way back down the other end of the ice. And again, we'll have icing. 11:35 left to go in the game. Score is 7-1, Wenatchee over the Everett Junior Silvertips. Underhill with the face-off that goes to Everett. Picked up by number 77, sends it all the way back in and deep. Everett controls it up against the board. And out from the scrum comes Wenatchee and Belleville with the puck. Belleville carries it across the blue line, sends it in deep. Van Winkle has to deflect it off to the left. Pass goes into the corner. Underhill's there. So is Innan, but puck gets through and Everett's going to control it. They can't get it out. Measle takes a shot. It comes up off the face mask of Van Winkle and comes out. There's an opportunity as Christiana is on the break. He takes a look. Shot comes in and drops off the crossbar and out, where it's picked up by Belleville. Underhill comes in, tries to make the hit, can't get it done. And Ohala takes it across where he's pulled down by Measle. Shot taken, deflected off at an Everett player. It looks like Ohala. Off to the right or left it goes, and Belivo's there to send it out into the neutral zone. Everett sends it back towards the circle, picked up by Whitman. And it's stolen by Ohala. Ohala comes in, doesn't have numbers, takes the shot. Glove save by Young. .938 left to go in this game. Score currently is 7-1, Wenatchee over Everett. As Parent comes in to take the face-off, controlled by Everett. Shot taken from just inside the blue line. Stopped by Young, and he's trying to find it. Looks like it went in a place that pads aren't covering, as he's a little bit slow to get up. He shakes it off, sets himself up, and we're going to have another face-off in the left circle. Wenatchee controls this one with Spencer White going to carry it into the neutral zone. He'll just take it all himself. Stop, take a look, pass over. Good try by Ott on the pass from White, but an even better stop by Van Winkle. Lindbergh's there to pick it up at the mid-ice, drops it in deep, and Wenatchee's going to chase. Eisenbeis is there. Another long pass, and we'll have another icing. 9:03 left to go. Flynn will be your center on this puck drop, and out with it will come Everett. Shot taken, wide right it goes. And puck comes all the way back into the neutral zone. Wenatchee's there to grab it. A lot of pressure there by Everett. Deflected shot goes up into the netting, and we've got a whistle. Wow. Testing the volume here. And we've got volume back again. So again, I think we're going to have an employee review of the production assistant, as another equipment issue occurs with our broadcast of this game. Measle's in the box. So Measle goes in the box at 7:43 for interference, and Everett will be on their power play. Stuckey with the puck. He's going to take a look, trying to find the backdoor play as Ohala slipped in. Oh, that wasn't Ohala. Shot taken. It goes off the right side, off the post and back in behind the net. White's going to take it and sends it all the way down to the other end. Newsma with it. They got numbers for on the short-handed. Goes over to Underhill, takes a shot and puts it in. Short-handed goal by Underhill as he takes the Newsma pass and backhands it up under the crossbar and in for a short-handed goal with 6:41 left to go in the game. 59 seconds left in this penalty. The score is now 8-1. The Wolves over the Silvertips. Parent takes the face off. He gets the puck after that, comes in, tries to make a shot, gives it up to Everett, and they take it in behind the net to set up their breakout play. Beliveau on the pressure. Puck comes in and around. Dubicki's there to pick it up. Sends it into the corner and back out to him into the circle. He takes a look, gets a shot. Young's there to put the glove on it, and we'll have a face-off. The result of this face-off is puck ends up eventually in Everett's hands. Dubicki's got it. He takes it again to that side, comes over, up to the top for O'Halla. He takes a shot. Out to the left it goes, picked up by Dubicki. We're going to have 5 more seconds of this penalty, and out comes Measle. Still trying to figure out what happened there, but must have been a puck cover. In to take the face off is Eisenbeis. Face-off's won by Everett, but controlled by Wenatchee. Eisenbeis has got it. He's all alone with several Everett players. Takes a shot up over the net. White's there. He tries to get the pass in, but it goes straight to an Everett player. Fritz picks it up in the neutral zone. Fritz has it behind the net. He takes it out to the side, gets it at the neutral zone where Eisenbeis picks it up. Eisenbeis comes across the front, makes a backhanded pass. There's no one there to pick it up, but controlled by White at the blue line. He sends it in behind the net, takes a shot for his efforts by Christiana, and out with it comes Everett. Everett sends it in deep, goes for the change. And Fritz has it for Wenatchee. Nice little move past the Wenatchee player, and across the blue line he goes. Taking a look, he dumps it in to the other side. Flynn's gonna go pick it up. Behind the net, it's Fogelgren. He comes out, takes a look. Weasel sends it back into the zone. 3:35 left to go in this game. Good pass goes out to Underhill. Underhill's got it, takes a shot, and oh, great stop by Winkle. The first Underhill shot goes off his leg and out in front of the net. Underhill laying down, slaps it on a shot from the ice, and Van Winkle puts a stick on it out of nowhere to stop the goal. That was a great play by Van Winkle. Icing is the call with 2:01 left to play. We'll go down to the Everett end for the faceoff. .130 left to go in the game. Everett's got numbers as Christianis takes it across. Good defensive play by Nusma. Sends him back into the corner. Puck's pinned up against the board. And out with it comes Wenatchee. One minute left in this contest. Pinned up the board on the Wenatchee end. We'll have our last 10 seconds of this game. Out with it comes Wenatchee. And that's it. Final score is Wenatchee Wolves 8, Everett Junior Silvertips 1 in the 6th meeting of this between these two teams this year. So far, the record between them is 5 wins for Wenatchee, 1 for Everett. Next week, we'll have the Wenatchee Wolves will be in Connecticut for games with the ECEL tournament, or league. I believe Everett will also be there. So obligatory handshakes. And that'll be all that we get from this broadcast. And we will see you in Connecticut in 6 days. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Thank you.